He said that your attempt at a yee ha 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 sound like a cold, dying diesel engine. But he says, you got this, buddy.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
But ha 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 ha. See, that laugh, you could have just done a yee ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Only in Louisiana do your glasses instantly fog up as soon as you go outside. And then fix themselves once you get back in.
And it's not getting better in flavor. Like there's no sweetness now. It's pure hot. And it's burning the cheek hot. I'm like trying to hold it up against the one tooth that I got in the back. I'm trying not to let any saliva hit.
Yes. That's what you said.
It's hot. And it's getting worse. Like the... the flavor is wet. Oh no, fucking saliva is building up.
Get some milk, you weirdo.
Oh, I just swallowed that whole gulp.
Get milk.
Does it get better? I'm sweating. It's not going away.
No, it's not going to.
It's still like it's in my mouth. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Ah.
This part we said we cannot look at our own work for comparisons because the room of the area seems to have spread radiation throughout the area. So
It's so great. Ah. Ah. Vietnam.
The first is that Montaris officially is not a second flight comes to us from the books. In the last allies in the region before ending war with Yunkai. She sends emissaries
You could have told me. I thought it was a fucking like a.
from Montaris
Ah.
in a sea
I wasn't sure if that was the same one or not.
country and who would imagine
Oh, never again. Fuck Mexican candy. Look. I didn't even get the top coat off. That was gonna get worse.
Yeah.
My mouth feels like there's acid in it.
Womp womp.
Ah. Oh. No, I didn't touch it. Oh. Fuck.
You're just hitting yourself. Oh my god,
I look like ribs.
I think that might be. It is 8:34 p.m. on December 21st, 2024, and I am just kind of reflecting a bit. I've had a few interesting previous months, lots of ups and downs with life that has also been affecting my mental health greatly. Just life things, not even anything really major. It's one of those things that I look around and I am just really grateful, as we should be. Even if you're in a low point, at least you're alive, blah, blah, blah. And like, I even know what it feels like when you're in such a low point that you might even have not so good thoughts. We'll put it that way so that this isn't triggering. I know that even in those moments, it's so hard to like find something good, but even in that, there still is good in the world and in your life, even when you're that low. I just really reflect on my life and how far I've come, what freedom I have now that, like, when I was even just 6 years ago, I knew this would be my future at some point, and I need to really reiterate, at some point. I didn't know when, had no clue when. The things I'm able to do now, the decisions I can make for myself, it's nice. Teenager me, I don't think she'd even be able to comprehend the stuff that I can do now. She'd be very happy. But I've lived in 3 different states now. I now live in one where I've been living for over 3 years now by myself, 100% by myself. I just got a raise. Never had a raise before. And even in the ups and downs in life, I feel very blessed. Everything is, even things in my life, I feel bad because a lot of this is very vague, but I feel like even the things in my life that are still unknown right now, I'm still like, it'll be okay. I'll figure it out. And I feel like even just last year or 2 years ago, whenever there was a hiccup in life or a setback, whatever it may be, it was so scary. And even now, it's still scary. But before, no one, absolutely no one, could tell me and get me to believe that everything was gonna be okay. Sure, at some sort of level, maybe subconscious, I knew that that was probably a possibility, but like, I would be in so much fear that I could not believe it. It was always just, this is the end, this is the end, this is the end. It didn't matter what it was. And I cannot say, oh, well, I'm like, nothing worries me now. The phrase Hakuna Matata is coming to mind. Like, that's not the case at all. But I've noticed in the past couple of months with the ups and downs, I have this new internal hope that's just like, yeah, it sucks right now, but this is right now. This is not forever. And there will be a point where you will have moved on from this. And then there will be a point in the future, don't know when, but there will be a point in the future where you won't even really remember this moment. You won't, like, it won't cross your mind the way that it's constantly on your mind right now. And that kind of gives me hope. I don't know where I was going with this, but just something on my mind. Back in, like, I want to say March or April, maybe May, I don't know, that time span of this year, I was rewatching all of the videos that I started making, all of my my alone diaries, living alone diaries, whatever I've titled it. I stole that title from another YouTuber, but it's a good title for the series. I was watching them with a friend who had never seen those videos of mine, and one of them is, well, it initially started out as the whole process of me moving to Louisiana completely by myself, moving anywhere completely by myself. And one of those videos, I want to say, is probably the second or third video in the collection. I have officially moved into this apartment. I'm literally right behind where I'm at right now, sitting on an air mattress. Where that Christmas tree is at is where I was basically sitting in that general area. I feel as though when someone moves out on their own for the first time, moves into an apartment of their own, house, whatever, right? Something of their own by themselves. It should be a joyous moment. Like, you should feel so proud of yourself, and I didn't feel that way at all. I was just completely terrified. I was not excited at all because of the fact nothing was 100% perfect in that moment, and there were still things in limbo or that needed to be taken care of. Oh, I have sparkles in my eyebrows. I was wearing makeup yesterday, so if you see that, that's why. I was bawling in that video. It's hard to watch. I recorded all those videos because I wanted to be able to look back at them. I knew there would be a point where I could look back at them, and in hopes that I had grown and could be like, this is where I started at, and here I am now, way better. And it's here. It's been here. And it just keeps getting better. And out of all the fear, I wish that I wasn't as scared as I was in that moment. I wish that that moment in my life, that big moment, wasn't ruined by my fears. Can't do anything about it now, and I feel like it's also a common thing, especially just growing up as an adult on your own. Those moments happen, and they suck, but it's all just part of the growing pains. I'm busy right now. I should be catching up on some stuff with work, but I'm just chilling, and this is just something that is on my mind. And the word blessed has just really been on my mind, especially the past few weeks for sure, if not longer. Sorry if none of this makes sense, but that's all I wanted to say. Bye.
Oh, you're chubby. Yeah, you're so pretty. Yeah.
And then the Gambit did an article about me in June. It's like
Oh, hi. It's been a minute. I feel like I probably say that every time I do one of these videos, but we're just gonna roll with it. It's like 5:55 a.m. and I haven't been to bed yet. Good job, me. Where are my glasses? Okay, much better. I feel like that actually helps. I tried curling my hair with this automatic curling iron thing. I still feel like I haven't gotten a hang out of it, but we're gonna go with it. Speaking of my hair, I just chopped off 11 inches ish. That's exactly how they worded it at the hair salon, was 11 inches ish. So I don't really know for sure if that's correct, but you know, gonna donate that. It was time. The super duper uber long hair life is not for me anymore. I've done my time. It's time for an update video. I'm pretty sure the last time I did one of these was like probably May or June of last year, and now it's August 14th. So this is the latest I've done one of these. I'm gonna try and like make it fast because I currently have my fan off, and for whatever reason the AC is not kicking on, and it's hot. I'm having a time. Okay, so really not a whole lot has happened. I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of been putting this off, is because I was like, well, what am I gonna say? And at first I was like, oh God, like nothing has happened, that I have nothing to talk about. And one, that's not true, but also it's not a bad thing either, because look at my closet. The doors have fallen off twice. And I think the second time they fell off, no, literally fell off on their own. Like me sitting here minding my business, and that they just bloop fell off. And I think the second time it happened was like a month after they fixed it. So it's gonna get fixed, but right now I'm in the process of cleaning up my apartment and reorganizing and stuff like that. Anywho, back to the point. I don't think it's a bad thing that not a whole lot of stuff has happened, because I think it shows that, in my personal humble opinion, I'm settling in. It's a good thing because like there's not been crazy chaos. I keep looking at myself. The camera's up there, but whatever. Anyways, I don't know. Does that make sense? I've been content, you know? What else? Well, I got my ears pierced. I don't think that was a thing last year, but yeah, I got them pierced. I got them pierced on September 30th or 31st. Is there 31 days in September? I don't know. It was one of those days. Very butt-end of last year. So it's almost been a full year. I've been enjoying it. Work is more hectic. With the state of the country, I don't really complain about, well, that's not true. I do complain about work, but I am very grateful to have a job, is the point I'm trying to get at. Very grateful. Very, 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 very grateful. Good things have happened with my job. I don't really want to get into specifics on that, but good things have happened. Things are more hectic for me. My workload is heavier than before, but otherwise, in general, it's good. I shouldn't complain too much. I'm pretty sure I said this last year and the year before, but progress isn't linear. It's a journey, but I'm still working on myself and like how I perceive myself, stuff like that, confidence, etc. And like I've really been, in my opinion, zoning in on that in the past 3 months now. So yeah, trying my best. And I think that I am, making slow but steady progress on that. Also, I'm looking I'm looking at my tablet, so that's why I keep looking down there, because I wrote down everything. Let's see what else. I'm making my apartment a home. You can see that I have a couch now. You can't see it, but I have a 65-inch now. Oh, I have this keyboard, a proper nice keyboard, so I get to play the piano again. I just bought a Nespresso coffee maker, and the plan for that is I want to set up a nice little station for that. I just haven't bought the station part. But I've been enjoying it. I have like a specific idea for what I want the station, the little table set up to look like. And like right now on Amazon, all I'm fucking seeing, it's honestly pissing me off. All I'm seeing are like just they're like fake wood and a lot of metal, kind of like how these shelves are set up. Oh, thank the Lord, the AC is kicking on. Took you long enough. Yeah, it's like just metal shelves, and I don't know. I don't like it. It's not what I'm going for. I want it to look, like in some people's houses, you could, or even apartments. I think this is more standard in apartments and houses, but you first walk into the home and there is a little table, not table, but like a little stand next to the door that you like drop things on, or like your keys, or better yet, like you first come in and then there's a little hallway before you get to the rest of the home. And in that hallway, people typically will put a nice long drawer stand. That's what I want, and I want it to look mid-century. That's the goal I'm looking for. I want something like that. Not ginormous though, because I don't need it to be ginormous. I'm gonna find it. I know it's out there. I know it's out there, but I also want it to like have shelves or drawers so that I can actually put stuff in it for coffee making. Wow. Just yapping about my coffee station dreams on the whole, like making my apartment a home. I've been reorganizing the kitchen and then also the bathroom. For lack of a better word, I'm like updating the bathroom, but not really. I added one of those shower caddies, like corner caddies that you hook up into the corner of the tub, which I have wanted one of those literally since I moved into this apartment. Like, I'm not joking. It's been on the Amazon wish list that entire time, and I finally got it. I'm happy about it. Gives me more space in the shower, and yeah, it's simple things, but it makes me happy, and that's all that matters. What else? I say that as if I'm not fucking looking at the list. I'm trying to get back into writing. I saw this TikTok that was of a girl that it said something like, POV, you started a blog for funsies and not to make a profit off of it, or not to make money off of it. And I sent it to one of my friends, and I was like, why am I not doing this? All I ever do is just talk and talk and talk. It doesn't matter if it's like coming actually out of my mouth or if I'm just typing away. I'm always talking. So my friend, he was like, what's stopping you? And I was like, okay, aggressive. Okay, I'm getting right on it. And yeah, I'm trying to get into writing with a blog. I'm just starting it, so I don't really feel like going into detail on that. I feel like I'm being so what's the word? Cryptic. I feel pretty cryptic, but honestly, I'm trying to, in the past year, I've really delved into being more private about personal things, which anyone who's known me for like the past 5 years, that's probably gonna blow their mind, because I've always felt like being an open book, but now I'm just like, I wouldn't say that's changed. I still am but I'm trying to be more reserved about it and protecting my peace because there's a lot of people that don't deserve to know every move you make. I don't feel like giving too much information on the whole blog situation, especially because I'm just now getting into it. The irony, is this irony? I don't know. My first story, not story, but my first piece that I want to write is supposed to be about basically in general the problem that comes, or the problems that come from suffering from perfectionism, and I can't write it. No, that's not true. I can, but I'm stalling because of perfectionism. Like, I started writing it and I was getting a groove, but then I just started like dashing around on the topic, if that makes sense. Like, I had so many thoughts and I was like bouncing around. And so I need to like, first I think I need to just do a brain dump of everything. Take that brain dump and turn it into an outline, and take that outline and create a rough draft. You know, English class. Come on now. I actually just was on my LinkedIn and I noticed, I don't remember this. This has probably been a thing since high school and I just didn't know it, but I noticed that my high school English teacher, well, one of them, I should say one of my high school English teachers, I'm connected with, he's in my network, and I was like, I should reach out to him and be like, help me, help. I'm actually friends with 3 of my school English teachers. One of them, we went to the same church, so I'm friends with her on Facebook. Another one was I think my junior English teacher. And then the one I was just talking about, the man, he was my freshman English teacher, and he was also involved with theater stuff, so I had him in a couple other classes. I really liked him as a teacher. I mean, I liked them all, but you know, English was one of my favorite classes. But yeah, I remember respected him a lot as a teacher. I thought he was really great. Although, to this day, there was one day where we had a class that was supposed to discuss irony, and his example for that was playing Isn't It Ironic by Alanis Morissette. Is that how you say her name? I've never said that name in my life, I don't think, out loud. But I remember him telling us that everything she says, none of that is actually truly ironic. It's just like bad coincidences, bad luck, whatever. And so to this day, I actually don't know what is true irony. So I'd be saying things are ironic as badly as Alanis did. Sorry, Mr. McCoy. Sorry. You confuzzled me. It's been 11 years. No, it's been 15 years. I haven't learned a thing. I also want to get back into photography. I mean, I obviously have never stopped photography, but what I mean is I want to get back into like taking not senior pictures. I mean, yes, but portrait photography. Words. I want to do that. I bought a couple filters for my camera and I'm so excited to mess with those. Okay, so I've done all those topics on this list. We only have 2 more, and one of them is quite literally on the end. Maybe I should leave that as the last topic. It's so stupid. First, I'll talk about I've made a friend. She is older than me. Not that that's a problem, but she is. And we go sightseeing, and she tells me so often that she really appreciates me and like our friendship because I give her the courage to go out and about. Like, she's lived in New Orleans her whole life, and we just go sightseeing and stuff and try new restaurants, etc., go to events, whatever, right? And she says these are things that she's never done and she's always been too afraid to do by herself, and that, yeah, she just really appreciates our friendship because I encourage her, and kind of, she jokingly says, like, I force her to branch out. So yeah, anyways, I love hanging out with her. I'm constantly I wish I was joking. Whenever we go out and we talk to strangers, like for whatever reason, they're always asking if she's my mom, if I'm her daughter, etc. So like, it's a fun time. And finally, the last thing, I said it's the butt end. The only thing that gave me crazy anxiety since the last time I spoke to you was my friend told me that she had a scare and had to get like a colonoscopy. I won't go into crazy details. She's fine. She's good. Everything's great. That's all I will say on the matter. I probably shouldn't say this at all. I'm gonna cut out her name. I am so sorry. She does not want me pushing all that info out. Anyways, before she got the colonoscopy, you know, she called me up and she told me why she was even getting it in the first place. And she was like, oh my God, did you know that people our age are like getting colon cancer ever since COVID and blah, blah, blah. The rates are raising and rising, whatever. And blah, blah, blah. I believe everyone our age should be getting tested and getting colonoscopies. And me, who has such great health anxiety, was like, oh God, what? So I quickly rushed to the Walgreens and got myself an at-home colon cancer screening test. It said that there was traces of occult blood, and that did not help. And then 2 weeks later, I took a second one and it said the same thing. And from that point, I spiraled and I assumed that I had colon cancer, and I got scheduled for a colonoscopy. And I think I have a picture of me when I was getting ready to go in for the colonoscopy. I thought they were gonna tell me that I had colon cancer, that I was dying, all the things. Like, I was so sure. Nope, that's great. However, we've confirmed what I already knew, but I'm glad to have a doctor's confirmation on it. I do have IBS because apparently I don't have anything else wrong with me. Woo. So, as you probably don't know, I don't think this is common knowledge, but IBS is basically what they diagnose you with when they can't diagnose you with anything else. I had a doctor once who told me that you can't diagnose someone with IBS because it's just the last resort once they've checked off all the other boxes. But anyways, that's what I have. I'm glad that I don't have colon cancer, but I do think people should be getting tested earlier, and that's not to fearmonger. It's just saying, hey, just be safe. You never know on that. But end story. That's all I have. I've been yapping for 23 and a half minutes, and yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna take this makeup off and go to bed because, like I said, I've been up for almost 24 hours. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I feel like a poser on YouTube because I just really struggle on editing, but no, it's not editing. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I'm struggling with it because the software that I've been using for the past like 2-ish years, I'd say, is now like, they've basically put everything behind a paywall. As is life, subscription. So I'm struggling with that because it was really useful for the types of videos that I like to make. So that is one of the main reasons why I'm struggling to push out videos, is that I'm like, I don't want to go back to my old software because it's so clunky, which is crazy because I used to use it ever since I started my YouTube channel, but it's so clunky and it's never gotten better. No matter what version they pump out, it's never gotten better. And then there's another one that people are saying, well, if you don't want to use this software, go to this one. And I'm like, I don't want to learn another one. Have to adapt. Yeah, so fun times. That's all I got for you. I'll see you whenever I see you. Bye.